What's going on, everybody? I'm trying to figure out if this is working. Let me see my group, in my phone or my group, if that is working. Nice. That's awesome. I can see things on my phone. I cannot see it on the phone. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for listening to me today. Today I'm coming on to talk to you about something, a concern which many of you guys have. Okay, let me just rearrange my stuff here. Maybe I should even share my screen to walk you through. If you're watching live, give me a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Okay, let me know in the comments below where you're tuning in from as well. Would always love to know where my peeps are at. And yeah, today I'm going to talk to you about why people will buy your online course, even though there's so much free information out there already. Let me know in the chat below if you are concerned about this. If you've ever asked yourself the question, why would people buy my online course if they can just Google the thing, if they can just watch a few YouTube videos and get the answer to their question there and then? Let me know in the chat below if that's something what's going on in your mind, okay? And with today's video, I'm trying to be very respectful of your time. It's going to be like a 10-15 minute video. I'm going to talk about things. And I hope I can change your mind on things. And I'm pretty sure I will, because they're pretty good damn reasons why people will still buy your online course, even though there's so much information out there, okay? So I'm going to share my screen real quick with you so you can walk with me along. That's going to be so much better, so you can see everything. Amazing. And by the way, if you are not at 5 figures yet, if you have tried to launch your online course, you haven't reached 5 figures organically yet, I'm running a free challenge next week where we will nail down your 5-figure course idea or 5-figure coaching idea or done for you service idea, right? And then we will map out a 5-figure course launch, 5-figure coaching launch plan with you right there and then in the workshop. So comment me below if you want to attend for free this week. Next week, it's going to be for free. Normally we charge for this, but we are opening it up for free. So you can join in for free and get 4 days of coaching from me as well. Okay. All right. So let's dive into it. Why people will buy an online course, even though there's so much free content out there. Let's just start with that. That is exactly the reason why, because there is so much information out there. People are overwhelmed. And I'm very sure you can relate. Let me know in the comments below if you can relate to feel very overwhelmed when you just want to Google something real quick. If you just want to get your answer on YouTube real quick, then you get a thousand searches, 1,000 replies to your question from many different people. Who should you listen to? Who has the right strategy? Who has the right thing to say? And who will eventually get you from A to B? No idea, right? It is overwhelming, and you jump from one thing to the other thing, and you're trying to swift through information in order to get there. And it's very time consuming. Who can relate? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm sure we've all been through that. I go through this every day. Every day I Google or research something, YouTube something. I'm a visual learner, so I YouTube a lot of stuff. And the moment I do it, I already regret it. And then I go off and actually look for courses from someone in the industry I trust, know, like, and trust. And then I just buy the course because exactly of that, right? Overwhelmed. I'm very overwhelmed. My time is more valuable than trying to dig through tons and tons of information in order to get that one thing what I'm looking for, that one transformation, right? So that's the thing as well about online courses. You are selling transformation, not information, okay? Just trying to pack up your knowledge into an online course and just sell it is not going to do the job. You're going to make sure that people actually get the transformation. That's what you can do with online courses if you provide a support system like a Facebook group, things like that, right? You can't do that on the blog. You can't do that on YouTube, right? So we moved from an information age into the age of overwhelm, okay? And it's absolutely not fun. Like, your job as the course creator out there is to collect the best information and to make it super digestible and easy to follow without overwhelming students, right? Like there is a very big misconception, a very big myth. People think the more, specifically beginners in business always think like, oh, the more videos, the more cheat sheets, the more PDFs I get, the more valuable my course is. But that couldn't be further from the truth, right? Anyone who's selling high ticket, anyone who's investing in high ticket, for example, it doesn't care about the amount of videos you're hosting in your course. He or she doesn't care about that at all. All they care about is how fast can you get me through that, to that transformation, to that point B, if that makes sense. Let me know in the comments below if that makes sense, guys. Okay. I will answer the comments right after this. Can't see them right now on my phone. Okay. So nobody's waking up in the morning and thinking, oh my God, yes, today I can't wait to watch 12 hours of Tina's video training, right? When is the last time you did that, right? So you just wake up and you think like, how the heck can I get to learn how to launch an online course as fast as possible without needing to watch 100 hours of course content, right? So that's a very big misconception, which is very important to me to clarify here. Okay. In this case, shorter is better. All right. So we want to make sure we sell transformation and not information, and we want to reduce the overwhelm, and organized information is key, which leads then to the transformation. Okay. That was reason number one. You ready for reason number two? Reason number two, accountability. People value your product and service more if they have skin in the game. Before I talk about this, let me ask you, how many freebies do you have sitting on your digital hard drive collecting dust at the moment? Many of those you haven't even opened yet. Many of those are still in the messenger chat. You haven't even clicked on the link to download the freebie. Why? Because you didn't pay for it. If you would have paid for it, I guarantee you the first thing you would have done is click on the link and downloaded the freebie and open it up and just did the thing, whatever it is suggesting in that freebie, right? So that's the same thing with YouTube videos or Google blog posts and podcasts and things like that. People listen to all sorts of stuff. People consume all sorts of stuff all the time, but they don't take action because they don't have skin in the game. As soon as someone puts money on the table, they have skin in the game and they value the thing much, much more, right? In coaching, I found this over and over and over again. Myself, I'm talking from my perspective, right? I invest a lot into different coaches here now. And I don't really learn much new things, as in like about the content, right? Sometimes, of course, here and there, strategy and stuff like that. But generally speaking, it's more about that, exactly that, accountability, because I put money on the table, I better get it done. It's just what happens. Like, think about it. You know, when you grow up and you didn't finish your food, you didn't finish the plate, your mom or dad was probably upset and said, you need to finish the food. We have this subconscious thing going on in our mind that we've paid for this in a restaurant, right? It's paid for, so I may as well just finish it. So as you know, as you can see, I'm sure you can relate. Let me know in the comments below if you can relate. How many freebies do you have sitting there which you didn't pay attention to? And how different was your own behavior when you actually invested into coaching, when you actually invested into courses, that you at least opened the thing and started working on it, right? Let me know in the comments below if you can relate. And thinking about all of these things, I always like to observe my own behavior as well, because according to that, I can then understand better, right? And I encourage you to do that as well, okay? So, oh yeah, your job as a course creator is charge as much as your transformation is worth for the customer, okay? So just a small tip on the side, because here it says when people pay, they have money, they have got skin in the game. The next question is, how much should I charge? You will need to charge according to the transformation. What is that worth to a customer? But we can talk more about that in the upcoming challenge or in one of my courses. If you sign up for that, let me know in the comment below, and it's free next week, and I'm happy to send you the deets. Okay. Then reason number 3, exclusive access. People are getting access to you and to fellow students or to your support coaches, okay? It's worth millions if you are surrounded by people who are on the same journey as you are, okay? A wise man once said, show me your friends and I will show you your future, okay? Or you become like the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. Huh? Isn't that true? If you're surrounded by people who eat pizza and hamburgers all day long, surely you're gonna end up eating pizza and hamburgers. Maybe once a week, then maybe twice a week, and then more often, because you're surrounded by these people. That's just the way it is. If you're surrounded by people who party all the time, you're the only one who doesn't party, you will end up starting to go partying because you just become like the 5 people you surround yourself with. If you want to build a business, if you want to create an online course, you need to surround yourself with people who are doing the same thing. Okay, because that way you are in a tribe. We are tribal beings, we are tribal human beings, and we want to belong to a certain group. It's just a subconscious thing what happens in our minds as well, and we just naturally adapt because we want to fit in. Because back in the day, if you didn't fit in, like if you didn't join the tribe, you didn't survive because you wouldn't get the food. They wouldn't share the food with you when everyone goes hunting and things. That's where that comes from, right? Very interesting, isn't it? Let me know in the comments below if you knew that. Okay, very, very interesting stuff. So that's the difference between, why should people buy your course versus watch a video on YouTube? Because the community, okay, because access to you, to fellow students, and to maybe support coaches, depending on how you've set up your course or coaching program, done for you service, anything like that, right? So yeah, that's number 3, and I have a bonus one, number 4. You ready? Obviously, come on guys, that's just clear, right? It's a huge time saver. It's an easy ride and instant access. For example, that's actually like 2. So it's a huge time saver for both people, for you as the coach, right? For you as a coach, because you have digitalized your knowledge. You don't need to sit down with the basic info. Let's say you run you coach Facebook ads, and there is like a specific process everybody needs to go through. For example, how to set up your pixel, for example, how to set up your business manager, how to how to create a custom conversion, whatever. Everyone needs to click the same buttons in order to get that basic setup, right? So then you can just digitalize that knowledge and create a course about this. So you don't need to sit down with your students and trade your time anymore. You can just let them watch the thing and do the thing by themselves. Huge time saver for your coaching business, right? On the other side, it's also a time saver for the student, because they don't need to go and dig through all the information out there, because they get access to your particular course with one particular transformation right there and then. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know in the comments below if that makes sense. So time saver for both parties, win-win, right? We always want to see if there's a win-win. It's an easy ride and an instant access, okay? So you have then more time to really focus on the student, him or herself, when it comes to the coaching, because you don't need to waste time walking people through content if it's already recorded, right? Because that's not really where the problem is. It's usually something else not regarding the problem, and you can discuss it then there and then, and you can then create better transformation with the people right there and then. Okay, so that's it. My 4 tips. My dog is taking apart my curtains. Pipsy. That is it. My 4 tips for today, why people will buy an online course even though there's so much free content out there. I hope you like that one. And if you want to join the free workshop, say me in the comments below and I will get you the links. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.